Ups. So. I'm back. So. Yes. Okay, now it's back or what? Yeah, it's kind of back, but it's not really back. So the signal is very, very weak. Signal is very, very weak. Broadcast settings. And then Limbus Company. Limbus Company. Oh, das packt das gar nicht. Was ist los? Try to save the new stream, but it's not. Okay. Oops, 9. Okay, guys. Oh, now finally. So let's go. Let's see what's better to call you, Dante. Hope you don't mind as being on first name basis. You can call me Rodia too. Dante, du kannst mich einfach mit dem ersten Namen nennen, rufen oder so, nennen. Rodion. Du kannst mich einfach Rodia nennen. Du kannst einfach eine Abkürzung verwenden. Rodia. Let's see what's better to call you, Dante. Hope you don't mind as being on first name basis. You can call me Rodia too. The unfortunate traits of being born. Oh, I can't read this. The sinner. They shouldn't have done red with black background. They should have done it. I can't really read it very well. Play close as the manager. She tends to deflect others with an unimpressive. Ich bin sicher, dass du ein ganz großer war in der Nest, weiß nicht, was Nest ist. Also in dem Nest heißt Vogel, ja, so ein Vogelhaus oder so. Nest. When your old habits start coming back, also wenn deine alte Gewohnheiten kommen zurück, dann sind wir näher zueinander oder so. She sure is she sure is an extrovert, I'll give her that. Sie ist extrovertiert.
내 정신
야.
좀 봐. 예. 다음은 내
Rodian.
차례야.
Oh gosh, look at me keeping on. Hey kid, you're up next. Schau mal. Und du bist der Nächste.
안녕하세요.
Hello.
아, 시시해. 그게
Oh,
끝이야.
boring, that's it?
Ah,
Sinclair. Oh,
Sinclair.
Sinclair. That's
Ja.
my name. Oh, sie hat einfach gesagt, es ist langweilig. Und Sinclair sagt, das ist mein Name. Sinclair, that's my name. Sinclair, even with the volatile nature of human growth around his age taken into consideration, the sinner seems to get particularly startled or frown when spoken to. He isn't used to real combat at the moment, meaning that he may struggle to keep himself together at the sight of something as mild as split innards at first. As there may be those with violent tendencies among your crew, we recommend taking an approach focused on positive reinforcement with the sinner. He appears to possess a murderous gaze that he himself isn't aware of. This is a hopeful sign that he has the potential to grow into an expert of our company's profession with the right stimuli. Ja, also, keine Ahnung. This boy looks awfully unnerved. Did he even join this company on his own accord? Also, man fragt sich, ob der eigentlich einfach mal die Firma dann so beigetreten hat, also so mit seiner eigenen Wille einfach beigetreten hat, von seiner eigenen Wille das gemacht hat, oder nicht?
더 해야 할 말이
Is
있나요?
there anything else I need to say? This is my first corporate job. Ist da noch was? Das ist meine erste
뭐
Arbeit.
앞으로 남은 날은 많을 테니까.
Rodion, well, you'll all learn the ropes in the coming days. Du wirst das einfach lernen, wie das
그럼 거기
läuft hier,
괴짜 친구가 다음
sagt
타자 하자.
Rodion. Say, okay then, how about you next, Nerdipal? Was ist mit dir denn als Nächster?
이상이라.
I'm Yisang. I'm Yisang. Ja, ich bin Yisang. Formerly the youngest chief researcher at a redacted wing, the sinner possesses higher intelligence compared to most others. Also er hat mehr Intelligenz. We estimate that everyday conversation with the sinner will prove difficult for managers selected by our current screening process. Also die Konversation mit ihm wird schwierig sein, das Gespräch mit ihm wird schwierig sein. Man muss auf jeden Fall in communication altogether will pose a risk on its own, however. Also, yeah. If the sinner remains silent for a long time, it means he is currently processing a line of deliberate thought. We recommend waiting patiently for him. So, also der wird empfohlen, Gespräche mit ihm durchzuführen, auch wenn es ein bisschen schwieriger ist. Also wenn er lange Zeit nicht spricht, denkt er sozusagen. Dante. That's it?
이상이요.
No smoke or mirrors. Keine Spiegel. I waited for him to see if he was being witty or something. Ich habe mit vorhin gewartet, um zu sehen, ob der was sagt oder so. But he just stared vacantly out of the window in disinterest. Aber der hat einfach aus dem Fenster rausgeschaut.
답답하네요.
Also der hat keine
사회생활의 첫걸음은
gar nichts
인사잖아요.
mit mir ja, kommuniziert. Ismail, I can't believe you people aren't proper introduction the first step to fitting in society. Ich kann euch gar nicht glauben, wenn wir einfach in der Gesellschaft integrieren müssen, dann reden wir doch miteinander.
이스마일이라고
Call me
불러주세요.
Ismail if you please. Rede mit mir, bitte. Ismail if you please. You may be disheartened by the defective state of many of your sinners. But do not worry, this sinner is one of the few who can carry out most missions without much complaint. Also sie macht einfach alles, was du ihr sagst, ne? Du kannst ihr, es ist einfach, sie zu befehlen, Aufgaben zu machen. Sie sagte, wenn nichts sozusagen. Sie macht das einfach, das führt das einfach aus. She is likely to make reasonable judgments, so it is a good idea to start conversation while looking her way if you're seeking sound advice. However, she mustn't forget this sinner has survived an absurd voyage in a far and wide body of water. A passion may run deep, but once you take a wrong turn with her, it will be a difficult task to regain her trust. Ja, sie hat viel Geduld, aber muss man schon noch ein bisschen aufpassen.
당신 덕택에 동강남
I heard you glued your
들었어요.
bodies back together from pieces. I look forward to working with you. Ich habe gehört, du hast einfach deine Körperteile wieder zusammen gefügt oder so. Ja. She gave a polite bow before turning to a sit. Sie war sehr nett zu mir. For someone who emphasized not being a misfit, she didn't feel like the most amicable, so sie war nicht so freundlich.
미안하게 됐네.
Sorry to
나는
disappoint,
사회
because
생활하고는 거리가 좀
I don't
멀어서.
care too much for fitting in. Heathcliff sagte, ich
히스클리프, 멋대로 부수고 깨부수는 일은 전문으로
bin
하고
nicht so
다녔지.
ganz, bin eigentlich nicht so ganz. Ja. Ich folge nicht so gerne die Befehle. Names Heathcliff used to be a professional wrecker or property or people like. Okay, der hatte sozusagen für eine Baufirma gearbeitet oder so. The sinner prefers to act on rather than wait for logic to dictate the course. Okay, der ist sehr extrovertiert. Though are blatantly visible in his demeanor, he has no intention of hiding them. Also der versteckt sich nicht. Headache in the process of forming a relationship. Also der ist schon ein bisschen aggressiv, ne? Der ist schon aggressiv. There's indication of serious damage to the sinner's thought process. It is if his fit of rage persists, please contact the human resources department. Once you realize that he is the type, tends to be simple-minded, you'll have an easier. Okay, da muss man dann verstehen, dass er ein bisschen nicht so ganz. Er ist ja eher körperlich orientiert, als es nicht auf intelligente Befehlen gibt. I don't think I've done anything to give that impression yet. Ich denke, ich habe da keine Eindruck gegeben oder so.
드디어 이 몸의 차례인가?
This is my turn to speak at long last. I'm Don Quixote. Ich bin Don Quixote. It's my turn to speak. There is no sinner that can outmatch this one's level of passion. If you were to measure it, an avid, what the hell? An avid aficionado of all things fixer, she adorns herself with a variety of fixer-related merchandise. They won't affect her performance in combat one way or another, so there is no need for you to restrict her from keeping her decorations. She is deeply immersed in the role of righteous fixer, as the exaggerated mannerism akin to those of an actor. As all such a thing is advised to play along with her smooth mission. Also das ist schon, also der ist schon etwas sehr leidenschaftlich, sagen wir mal.
잘 부탁하네.
I'm a fixer who shall sprint for the dream side by side with thee. It's a pleasure. Okay. A fixer definitely feels like a term I used to know.
해결사 말인가?
Okay, der weiß, was ein
내가
Fixer
대답해줄
ist,
수
der
있네.
Dante.
도시를 수호하는 자들이지.
Dost thou wish to know what a fixer is? I can answer thy question. Fixers are protectors of the city. Fixers, die
도시에
Beschützer
대해서도
der
제대로
Stadt.
기억하지 못하겠군. 도시는
Oh, perchance thou mightst struggle to remember the city. Oh, ja.
나는 가벼운
Vergilius, I believe I said
했던
this
것
was for
같은데.
brief introduction. Denke ich, du hast gemeint, denke, du hattest gesagt, das sollen kurze Einführungen sein.
두 번 말하게 하지
Don't make
않았으면
me say it
좋겠어.
twice.
다
폭루라고
Jetzt
한답니다.
müssen wir die nächsten kommen.
잘해보자고요. 우리
My name is Honglu. I hope we can get along well. My name is Honglu, yeah. A senior who had lived an affluent life before becoming our company's asset. Yeah. Also er war reich, dieser hier. As such, he has a certain admiration for free life. Also der mag freies Leben. He may make ignorant and unsavory questions in regards to the food cooked by the certain other seniors or other aspects of lowly culture. This can cause significant irritation for other seniors. However, it is important to note that no sarcastic undertones are contained in his curiosity-driven inquiries, so it is ill-advised to let them get physical over it. Also muss man nicht sarkastisch sein.
그 머리 근사한데요?
Wow, and look
요새 유행하는 모델인가 보죠?
wow, and look at you. Isn't that a fascinating head you've got there? Popular model this day. Musst du sehen. Du hast ja keinen guten Kopf, ne? Bist du ein Modell? Bist du in Fashion unterwegs? No, this isn't that kind of. Ne, das ist nicht
제
so.
취향은
Das ist nicht sein
아니지만
Fashion. Ich bin nicht der Mode, sagt der Dante. I'm not a model, not a model. Honglu is not my cup of tea, es ist nicht mein Tee.
저건 무슨 말싸가지?
The hell's wrong with you? Was ist los mit dir? Heathcliff looked to be just moments away from swinging his bat. Okay, das war ziemlich geärgert hier. Heathcliff. But when he noticed the red gaze laid on him, he grunted and said to himself. Aber wenn er das gesehen hatte, wie er jemanden mit roten Augen
Ryoshu.
angeschaut hat. Ryoshu is back. As they say, every prison has their own greed, and it's only right, subject manager. But creeds, you will have difficulty in even simply pretending to sympathize. You will have noticed that the sinner in question is a silent chain smoker whose eyes shine with a euphoric gleam only during battle. She believes that senselessly destroying the enemy's head. Okay, sie ist schon etwas gefährlich, die hier. Aggressiv. Sie zerstört Köpfe oder so. Sure, it's nice to meet you. Also, genau, nice to meet you. Schön dich kennenzulernen. At what point was I supposed to laugh? Wann musste ich lachen?
그렇게 불러주시겠.
Ja. Mehr sollte. Once clear and concise commands requiring. Ja. Der brauchte klare
특별한 것이
Befehle.
아닙니다. 그저 보통의 태도입니다.
Er verhält sich normal.
네.
저는
Okay, sie hatte ihn gescannt sozusagen. Hat ihn einfach mal. Sie weiß, wer das ist sozusagen.
관리자님이 먼저 자세를 굽히려 하다니 당치도 않습니다. 본인은 오티스라고 합니다.
Hello. Welcome. Obtain it? Obtain me? What do you mean? What do you mean? Sorry. I don't understand what you're saying. Autis. I would like to apologize for my rudeness earlier. The sinner would serve as an excellent advisor depending on your capability. However, she also has a tendency, so it is recommended to keep her. Hello? Welcome. Otain. He's an expert when it comes to tactics and various spheres of wisdom about life, making her advice all more valuable for your mission. In addition, she possesses a vast knowledge of workshop technologies. You could trust her with simple repairs of the bus. Oh, you're from Terraria. Cool, cool. Oh, I see, cool. I played Terraria. I streamed Terraria sometimes ago. I played also Starbound. Otis, this sinner could serve depending on her capability. She's expert tactics, etc. In addition, she possesses a vast knowledge of workshop technologies. You could trust her with simple repairs of the bus. Okay, yeah. Also schon taktisch, sehr taktisch. Rudeness. Oh please, your magnanimity humbles me. I knew at first glance that you had what it takes to lead us. Ich wusste, dass du unser Boss, unser Chef sein kannst.
소음과 마찰을 이끌어내지.
While most humans cause noise and friction as a result of confrontation,
그중 소수는
some
맞붙는
are
것으로
able to reap
서로에게
mutual
이득이 되는
benefit
경우가
from
있다고
coming head to head. Okay.
검을 날카롭게
Ja, manche Leute
펴리기
sind
위해서
netter. Also
그만큼
sagt,
강한
manche Leute
숫돌이
sind
필요한
netter.
것처럼
Just as one might seek out firm whetstones to best sharpen their blade.
누구보다
And my
관리자님을
blade
위해
is yours to
헌신하겠습니다.
wield, executive manager.
편히
I shall
써주시오.
serve you with unrivaled devotion. Okay. Sie sagt, ihr Schwert ist einfach zu Dienste. That's reassuring. Thanks. I gave her an approving nod, even though I didn't get what she meant by her rudeness.
아까 숲에서는
Ishmael,
불쌍하게
amazed at your ability to
말하더니
bootlick
잘도 그런
with
말을
such
상대
passion
밖으로 꺼낼 수
so
있네요.
soon after calling them a miserable thing. I think I get it now.
제가 마지막이네요.
Seems I am the
파우스트입니다.
last. Faust is the name. Okay, this is Faust. The sinner who developed the engine of Mephistopheles, the bus operated by Limbus Company. She claims that there is no one in the city who could rival her library of knowledge and wisdom. Okay, sie ist eher auf Weisheit und Wissen fokussiert. She isn't necessarily wrong. She might find her high and mighty attitude when she allows you to converse with her displeasing subtle gesture of arrogance. Hello. Hello, Felvy. Welcome back. There's hope for a painting with it. However, we recommend simply nodding once and getting over it. Even though she has an unparalleled genius, we can't quite figure out how to use this one. Perhaps you could be the one to find out. Okay, sie hat den Bast sozusagen erschaffen. Sie hat den Bast. Sie ist hinter dem Bus sozusagen. Also die Bus. Sie hat den Bus sozusagen gebaut, keine Ahnung. Gekauft, also gekauft, ja genau. Genau. Ja. Yeah, almost finished. A genius with whom you're lucky to cross paths even once in your life. Your reaction suggests that you are not convinced, Dante. It's fine, you come to learn in due time. Learn what? Was muss ich lernen? Sagt Dante. But Faust is indeed a rare and brilliant mind. Du wirst lernen, dass Faust intelligent ist. When a proverbial tree falls, its impacts on the ground is a given fact. There are several failures to perceive it has nothing to do with the truth of the matter. Okay,
소개는 여기까지.
that's enough
단테,
greetings. Das ist
당신의
genug.
직무를
Dante, lass
알려드리죠.
mich einfach erklären, was dein Job ist. You mean as a manager? Was soll ich als Manager machen? Sagte Dante. They are asking if you are about to explain the job of the manager. Come to think of it, the man with the red eyes couldn't hear me, unlike the sinners.
맞습니다.
That's
관리자
correct.
단테.
Executive Manager Dante, you
당신은
will
지금
embark on a trip
소개받은
to the
이
Inferno
열둘의 수감자와 함께
with the 12 sinners who have just... Okay, ich werde mal muss zur Hölle gehen. Wieso muss ich zur Hölle, sagt der Dante. They are asking why they need to travel to the Inferno. Because treasure awaits at the end of the road. What is so far? Weil es gibt Schatz, wenn du zur Hölle gehst. I don't... You mean to be a treasure hunter or something? Muss ich mal Schatz suchen?
알아듣지 못하는군요.
이 해를 요구한 건
Ich did not ask for your understanding.
의사를 물은
Ich habe
것도
nicht gefragt
아니죠.
nach deinem Verständnis.
기억과 머리를 되찾고 싶다면
Du wirst...
제 말을 들어야 할 겁니다.
Du musst mich musst einfach zuhören, was ich sage. Sagt der Vergil. I mean, I don't want them back if...
미적거리네요.
Also Dante meinte, ich möchte die einfach zurückbekommen. Wer? Also, what? What does he mean? I don't know. What does Dante mean with I want to have them back? I don't know what he means. Yeah, resident. Please, Faust, what will you do if Dante keeps on refusing to cooperate? This was not a scenario anticipated. Was werden wir machen, wenn Dante nicht mitmacht?
무슨 말씀을?
Preposterous. Faust dissipates every possibility. Faust, Dante, once you have completed all your missions,
성의를 새길 수
you'll be
있을
able
거예요.
to engrave the
제가
aspect.
보증하죠.
I can promise you that. Aspect, a word that pierces through my mind, even though my memories are gone. My underlying instincts respond strongly to it. Okay, also Dante weiß, was ein Aspekt ist. Aspekt. Also ein Aussehen oder was? Aussehen. And led by those instincts, I made my choice.
보이죠? 고개를 끄덕이잖아요.
See, they're not enough.
좋아.
Okay.
계속
Good, then we can
되겠어.
continue.
카론,
Virgilius sagte, wir
아까부터 왜
können
출발을 안 하고
weitermachen.
있지?
By the way,
Charon.
Charon, why isn't the bus moving? Why are you dozing off? Charon, wieso bewegt sich der Bus nicht oder was?
졸음 쉼터에서
Der Busfahrer Weirdos were hanging around in front of my feet. Okay, da konnte sich nicht bewegen, der Busfahrer.
버스에 무슨 일이 생기면
I told you,
꼭
Sharon, if anything
알려야
happens with the bus,
한다니까.
you have got to let me know right away. Ich hatte dir gesagt, du sollst mir sagen, wenn was mit dem Bus ist. Who's that? Mephistopheles, the name of this bus. And the engine that runs it, okay. Der Name des Bus ist Mephistopheles und Faust mag den Hopus Cordus.
지옥을 순항하기에는 걸맞는
A most fitting
나룻배가
ferryboat to
아닐 수
bear
없지.
us across the Inferno. Auch mit dem Bus fahren sie über die Hölle.
단테.
Wouldn't you agree, Dante? I wasn't sure what he was getting at, so I turned away to look through the windows instead of giving him a pry.
보아하니
Looks like they are
뒷골목에
just
기거하는
another
익숙한
pack of dirty
쥐새끼들이고.
rats living in the bastards.
마침 잘 됐습니다.
This is
단테.
just the right time, Dante. They should make perfect targets for practicing your command. Okay.
처음 전투에서
Ja, Dante, jetzt musst du ein paar befehlen die Ratten hier. Dante, I skipped over many details during our first battle. We were short on time after all.
하지만 그런 식으로
However,
전투가
without
이루어지면
improvements
우리는
to
항상
your
그럽니다.
strategic prowess, only defeat and slaughter lie in your paths. Auch wenn du einfach nicht
우리를
dich
살리기
verbessert,
위해 의미 없는 고통을
bist du
입게
einfach
하는
mal ausgelöscht oder so. And in turn you'll have to endure pointless pain over and over again and revive us. Ja, du musst immer auch uns wieder beleben, meinte sie. Paying to revive you, you mean what happened earlier was...
네,
Yes, We were
당신이
brought back to
시계를
life because
돌려주었기에
you turned back the
우리는
clock.
살아나는
Okay.
겁니다.
Sie wurden wiederbelebt, weil er die Zeit zurückgesetzt hat.
당장 필요한
Virgilius, this
설명은
exposition
안
doesn't seem to be
듣답니다.
of any immediate
Faust 씨.
urgency, Miss Faust.
자잘한 탐소는
Virgilius sagte also, du
나중에
hättest das einfach nicht sagen sollen. Es ist einfach zu früh. Save the chatter for later, sinners
전투에
of
대한
the
설명을
bus.
이어가죠.
Allow me to elaborate on the elements of combat. Lass mich einfach erklären, wie das Ganze funktioniert. Okay, Leute, so I'm going offline now. We finished like kind of the first part of the game, I guess. Kind of. So we'll be just playing another time this. Okay, guys. And if you just close the game. Let's just close this. So who is there online right now? It's only one guy probably. Yeah. I just go offline. Thanks for watching, see you around.